I tell you what, Manchester is definitely a step up from my visit to Preston. All the shops have actually got businesses in them, they're open. Hi guys, so I've come back to rainy Manchester. It is pissing down with rain, but I saw a particular brand last time I was here, and now I've come back specifically to look at that brand. Should be an interesting episode, let's go. I'm lost. I don't know. I think I've got to go up that way. Should we give that way a try, guys? What do you think? Go that way or that way? Let's go that way. Should we go up here?
Walk up the stairs.
Harvey Nicks. Oh yes.
20 yards. Turn left on Exchange Square.
Walk up the stairs to the left. I'm on some kind of a sat-nav system here. I'm not sure if it's interrupting.
Turn left on Exchange Square. Then in 70 yards, bear right onto the path.
I hope that's bloody not interfering with my fantastic video. Oh, look at this here. How nice is that? Pretty sure the rain is on this bloody camera, so that's not going to go down too well in the post-editing. I tell you what, Manchester is definitely a step up from my visit to Preston. All the shops have actually got businesses in them, they're open. That's a massive improvement, isn't it? Well done, Manchester, for having people that want to come shopping into your... Tell you what, it's almost 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning and Manchester is banging. So I spotted this brand on my last visit to Manchester and I was thoroughly blown away by the look of the watches. They are completely different. They're hand assembled, they use their own proprietary movement, and a lot of the watches are limited editions. Speake-Marin are a Geneva-based fine watchmaking brand with British roots. They create and develop and assemble mechanical, innovative limited editions with in-house movements and unique complications. That is their dual time, and I absolutely love it. Dual time open works. So these are the Le City Case Ripples collection watches. To give you an example, the green is limited to 60 pieces in total. So the watch on the left is the reason for my visit. It's a limited edition. I believe it's 10 pieces total. It's the dual time terracotta. It's a 42mm watch, and I thought I'd show you the pink one at the same time. That's also limited to 10 pieces. The 1 and 2 dual time salmon dial, limited to 10 pieces. The Piccadilly case is the name of the historic case used since 2002. The design is inspired by the famous Piccadilly Square in London. The heart-shaped hands are directly inspired by the Big Ben Tower clock hands. So this is the one that I really like. It's a 42mm case. It's called the Piccadilly design and it's grade 5 polished and brushed titanium. It's a 42mm watch, 12.35mm thick, 3 ATMs, self-winding, in-house caliber movement, SMA02 with a fully integrated micro rotor, 52-hour power reserve, 273 components. Let's get realistic here. I think this watch is stunning. It's limited edition, I get all that. It's hand assembled, I get all that. It's a beautiful looking timepiece and very innovative if you ask me. But then the rubber strap. Now the rubber strap is next level. Fantastic, guys. But there's a lot of play on it. I think for a watch of this price, there should be zero play on the strap. Second issue I've got is on a pin buckle. For the life of me, I can't believe it's not on a deployable clasp, and I was assured that if I was to purchase this watch, something could be done about that. So the niggle I have is this play on the strap. There's about a 1mm gap, and to remove the strap you would use the screws on the outside of the case. So therefore I expect the rubber strap to be a snug fit on the watch. So this is the pink 42mm limited to 10 pieces. It's extremely light on the wrist, and that's because it's grade 5 titanium with a black DLC coat. The front and back sapphire crystals are treated with an anti-reflective coating, and again the watch is 12.35mm thick. I don't really want to repeat myself, it's basically the same watch as the previous watch, but it's something very interesting. I noticed how supple the pink strap was, and later on the white strap, and yet the black doesn't have that suppleness or that smoothness. I even asked the girl, let's do a test, I'll close my eyes and you give me a watch and I'll feel the strap. And obviously we just did it on one strap, but I said it was the black one straight away. So there must be a process where the black colorization of the strap makes it a bit stiffer. I'm not saying it wasn't comfortable, but the pink strap was extremely soft, and I mean silky smooth. Again, all these watches are covered in plastic because they're super expensive, and it's really not doing justice looking at the watch with a handheld camera in a room with terrible lighting and a watch that's covered in plastic. I didn't come to look at this watch. I was initially impressed by the case, and the watch is called the 1 and 2 Ripples, which is a 40.3mm watch. But for the price that they're asking for this watch, it is a screw down crown, but it's only 50 meters water resistant. And it's a stainless steel watch, but it's got a god awful bracelet, guys. That bracelet is terrible. I couldn't even open the bloody thing easily, and it's got no half links on the bracelet and no micro adjust on the bracelet. And I just felt that for the MSRP of the watch, they kind of half-assed it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go back to try and liking the watch again. Nah, I don't like it. I think the only saving grace is the hour hand, but yeah, this one is definitely not for me. But I didn't come to look at this watch. I gave it the benefit of the doubt, and I just couldn't believe how god awful that clasp was. Now, the clasp, you can easily shut the clasp on itself and scratch the watch by mistake, which to me is another possible design flaw. So you can close it down the wrong way around first and then close the other end straight onto it. Another probable issue that should have been resolved at the design stage. Now this one caught my eye being green. I'm not going to go over old rope, but again, the bracelet is just not for me. I can't see anybody spending over £25,000 on this watch with that bracelet. I'm sorry, I do like the brand, but that bracelet is just terrible. This is their academic black tie, 42mm watch. This is their entry-level model. Now the MSRP of this watch is £16,837. Interestingly enough, the watch only comes with a 2-year manufacturing warranty. Come on guys, how can you charge £16,000 and only give a 2-year warranty on the watch? If you really believe that you're selling a quality product, give a 5-year warranty, guys. With the current MSRP of this watch, it costs more than a 2-tone Rolex root beer. So this is their academic white 42mm men's white watch, and with lighting issues and the fact that the watch is covered in a protective film, the hands show as black on camera. They're actually silver. What more can I say about this watch? Again, it's just very expensive for a very plain looking watch. that was a really good experience. I spent a bit of time talking to a fantastic lady, and I am super impressed with the watches. I think it's a real brand that you need to keep an eye on, guys. The prices are mega, absolutely mega, but I think long term the watches are going to be really popular.